Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to find the pitch of an 808 if you're a freaking noob and don't know music theory. Here we go. This is the biggest mistake of all time. So I'm gonna go into Nightmare. I got this melody that I made in the last video, fixing basic sounding melodies. So I did melodies, stock plugins, and turned it from a really basic sound into sounding like this. Really simple tricks. I'm gonna go into Nightmare, take an 808. This one is called Too Easy. The first thing you wanna do, I'm gonna right click, open it in a new channel. I'm gonna right click on the 808 and go into Edit and Audio Editor. This is the first thing you wanna do. If you have Nightmare, it's free. They're all tuned to C, but just in case you have weird 808s, this could be one of your issues. Come into Edison. I'm gonna go into this little tool here. This is called the Regions tool, I guess. I'm gonna click Detect Pitch Regions. See this? C2? This is C. It's telling you what pitch it's at. This is C5, C4, 3. Obviously 808s, they're gonna be on a lower octave because they're easier to use. You're using them on the low octave. If this says something like E, F, D sharp, anything crazy like that, you can go in here, select this tool, the piano. Say it's C sharp. You can right click here and that will shift everything up a semitone. When you play the notes on the keyboard, they're the true notes. And that will fix any problems you're having. If it's F, you click on F, We're gonna keep it here because it's on C. That's the default thing. Boom, so everything looks good with the 808. That's just to check to make sure we're in the clear. All right, here's my melody. I'm gonna mute the drums for now. What is this? What key is this in, dude? I just got a loop from somewhere. I'm gonna go into FL keys. This part will take some practice, but I'm gonna show you how to do it, okay? If you have a MIDI keyboard, fantastic. If you don't, then you don't. I would pitch it up an octave or go up an octave and just play every note and try to find every note that works. If you can do it quickly like I can, that's great. If you can't, you can literally write it down or maybe like mute FL keys and mark it. F, this note works, G, gonna do this. And then we're repeating, right? We're hitting the same note an octave up. This is A sharp again, A6. So these are gonna be our main notes in here. This gets tricky because like technically other notes can sound good and stuff. You just have to find every single note that sounds perfect with this. And then I'm gonna stretch this out like this. I'm gonna select this and hold shift and put it up to the next A sharp. And I'm gonna select this again and go down to the next A sharp. And that's our scale to base our 808s off of. From there, we can go into the 808s and go up a couple octaves. If you can't tell when things sound good and when they don't, I guess this is really up to you. There's a few notes that are gonna work for the start of your 808s, but just try out a couple things. See what sounds the best being the first 808. Because you could use this one too. That could be a potential pattern. I feel like that should be the pattern right there. So I'm just gonna select a new note at each one of these bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it down. And then from there, it's just up to figuring out how you want your 808 to sound. So I'm just gonna come in here and move something like over like this, but I know that the G range is gonna be here, the C range is gonna be here, the A sharp range is gonna be here, and this is gonna be like D sharp range. So you kind of know the ranges of everything. You don't have to perfectly follow the rules, but it just gives you a little template, dude. And now the final step to making sure your 808s are in key is going into the free plugin by 2 clicks called Smash and putting distortion on it. And there you go, the quickest tutorial in the history of mankind. If you went to music school for 4 years, there would be different ways to figure this out. But you know what? Not everyone does that. So there you go. That's how I would find it if I had no clue.